So finally, after months and months of absolutely nothing from EA or Codemasters about anything to do with WRC, we finally get a roadmap for what's going to happen over the next few months. And I, for one, I'm quite happy with what they are planning on doing. Let's go through the developer log, blog, whatever you want to call it. My reading skills are going to be severely put to the test now. So yeah, let's see what they're saying. So basically, from what I'm gauging from what I've read, and I think this can go down two ways. But obviously, we're going to get our seasonally bang average season rally pass. What I do like, though, is this little thing here, the 2024 season expansion, which gives us new locations, new cars, and new cosmetics. Whatever that might mean, I do not know. Then also, we're looking at some winter DLC and some spring DLC. So they go on to say that over the last year, they have received tons of feedback from fans about the game, how they play, and how they would like, and what they would like to see in the future. Today, we begin sharing what we've been working on with the announcement of our 2024 roadmap. Now, ultimately, I think this has been a common consensus across my whole community. A lot of the guys in the Discords, shout out Discord if you want to join, links in the description down below. Yeah, a lot of the guys and a lot of guys I speak to regularly, we were looking at not really playing the game as much because we hadn't heard nothing. Obviously, if a new game was coming out, it would have definitely been teased by now. But we'd heard nothing. And a lot of us was under that general consensus that we probably wouldn't play as much as we have done for the last year because I think a year of the game, we've had one free DLC, which was the Central European Rally. And apart from that, absolutely nothing. No cars, no new locations. It's been pretty dead, and it's got to the point where the game is, you play it with friends. I can't really see you playing it much alone. Well, I mean, I don't play it much alone anymore. But yeah, so in October, we're looking at this season expansion, which I imagine, from what they say with the new cars, will be obviously the 2024 version of the WRC season with the new locations. And by new locations, do they mean obviously bringing in Latvia and also Poland? I think they're the only two new ones. I could be wrong. But if they do that, I really hope that they don't lose the game that we've had, the locations that we already got. I hope it's not like just a big game update where it takes everything away from 23 and gives you 24. And all that 23 content we no longer have access to. I hope it's just like a big add-on bundle, so we still get the 23 stuff and we get the new 24 stuff. I think what else is good is the fact that we do get some confirmed DLC, a DLC 1 and a DLC 2. What they might be, I could not tell you. I'm hoping, and I don't know if they can do this because of license issues or whatever, that we could get a Wales remake or an Argentina or something that's not actually on or currently on the WRC calendar. I don't know how that would work with licensing issues, due to obviously this being a fully licensed game. I do not know if they can only use official locations, similar to like the F1 games, so they only really use the tracks that are currently being raced on in that season. But yet they just go on to say, talking about the 2 DLC packs, which again, new cars and some. Okay, so this is probably why I should have read ahead. The season expansion, you will receive these at no extra cost, which again, I think that's a good move going forward because myself, I wasn't looking at spending another 60 quid or however much that is in dollars on a new WRC game. I would have probably just stuck with what we have. So I think that's good that everything is bundled into one. But the only thing that I'm thinking that is throwing me a bit off with these DLCs, as it says here, these themed DLC packs will contain new cars, additional rally stages for existing locations. But that might go back to what I said earlier. I hope they could bring these in. They might not be able to. So we might just be getting more stages for existing locations, which is a bit of a bummer. But anything new is a bonus, because for the past year, we've not really had a lot to really enjoy once we've done it all. I mean, once you've done it all, you've done it all. It's still the same game. Nothing's going to change. Just looking at this rally pass, I quite like a few of them. I like this Rallysaurus pack. And I like this Limelight and Psychedelic pack. But I just think with all the rally passes, they're a bit gimmicky. And I don't really actually think you see them much. Only when somebody's spectating you on multiplayer. But yeah, that's enough of me waffling on about nonsense. Good news in the world of us rally sim racers. We have a season expansion, not a new game. So the game that we're used to, nothing's going to change on that behalf. The way we drove, the way we set up, etc. And I hope it is just an expansion pack that doesn't take away any of the other features that we already have now. I hope it's just an all-in-one thing. These DLC packs look interesting. I can't say that I'm looking forward to them a bit too much, because as it says, they're themed DLC packs. Yes, they contain new cars, but the rally stages, the new rally stages will just be for existing locations. So I think overall, I think this is a good ploy, what they've done here. I think it was the right idea not releasing a whole new game. I think it was a good idea for them to stick with what they have now and just expand upon it. Hopefully, it's not a yearly thing. Hopefully it goes well and there's not many bugs on release. I do not have any hopes that there'll be nothing broken when this gets released, though. But ultimately, I'm happy. I think you guys should be happy. So yeah, with that being said, thank you always as watching. I'm going to just let you in on where we are as a channel. Obviously, my pedals broke, so I'm waiting for a new set of pedals. But I'm currently, cut the long story short, in January, I broke my collarbone. And one of the tendons or whatever they are has detached from the collarbone. It does need surgery. It's just not something I have accepted to go on with. I'm still quite young. It's a surgery that could put my arm in a sling for months. I'll deal with the pain for now. But it is quite painful at the moment. It's flared up. So I'm trying to keep the racing down to a minimum. But I will be back. And when I am back, I will be better than ever. And we can go again. But as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below what you think of this roadmap and if you think it's any good. And we'll have a discussion. You could join the Discord with the link down below. And until the next time, I'll see you very, very soon.